First of all, Monte, what are we hearing in the background there?
Oh, this is the rehearsal session for Mardi Boom, the intro act for the Fat Tuesday Mardi Gras gig at the Secret Society.
Okay.
This week.
And your band is the 82nd
Avenue Brass Band. And this is a concept led by myself and Scott Steele. It's actually Scott's name for the band. We've worked under this name most of the last year.
Yeah?
Yeah, this opening set for Professor Gall is a spot to feature us, you know, so that we fit in with Professor Gall. We have some common musicians from both bands, our tuba player and myself. Work with both. And the rest of the lineup for the 82nd band are several musicians that we've worked with over the years. Previously with the McMenamins marching band, the Jesters, McMenamins Jesters.
Which you were the leader of.
Yeah, I had the good fortune to be able to lead that band. It was debuted to advertise the Crystal Ballroom's renovation and reopening. And from that point on, we played many McMenamins venues and also played in public for the city, the libraries. We opened the East Bank Esplanade of all things when they popped that open. Really, as a dual band, like the Jesters or the McMenamins marching band, we're both a corporate and a public group.
So what will you be playing on Fat Tuesday?
Oh, this is strictly a New Orleans Mardi Gras show. Traditional second line material. We have a few little tweaks to it with an electric guitarist who's also mobile, and we're using a percussionist, fine percussionist, Catone Lyles, rather than maybe the traditional drum line. But we have the Mardi Boom to back us up here, which is a sonic monster.
So what tunes will you be doing?
We'll be doing, there's a couple of our own originals, and then we also have just standards, some Dirty Dozen brass band stuff, like Ain't Nothing But a Party, kind of thing. Of course, you know, the traditional second line stuff. When the States go marching in, you know, we might have a lot of sing-along going on.
I hear there's a rumor that you might be leading the second line out on Russell Street.
There's a chance of it, but at that time of night, you know, we definitely want to lead one in. So when we go to start the show, we'll be starting at the street level and coming on in. So we hope to bring the party in and hold it forth all night.
So you suggest handkerchiefs and umbrellas?
Yes, yes, you need to be attired for this one. And if you gentlemen, bring your beads.
And I understand the big bass drum led the big parade. Is that true?
Has to lead the big parade.
Now the Jesters, sort of, they're some of those people in other marching bands around town, aren't they?
Right. The McMenamins marching band had split it off, and it's very much like a New Orleans thing. We've got cliques of groups, and now we have multiple bands that may represent the original band. They're all very good, some different musicians. We were tasked by Mike McMenamin initially to not only play traditional second line street parade type music, but we would do things as well as Grateful Dead music, some rock and roll music, and some other funk music. So the band wound up with a jumbled list of, you know, anything from James Brown to, like I said, to the Grateful Dead. We did a little bit of Horace Silver, which, you know, this band is really more focused, I think, on our actual sound, our acoustic sound, and some precision musicianship.
Now, who are the people in this band?
In this lineup on Tuesday night, you'll see Catone Lyles, as I said, is a fine percussionist, and Ashbolt Stewart, name drummer, is our lead snare drummer. We've got Scott Steele, who's a guitarist who played with the Gone Orchestra here for many years, a very far out group. Tenor saxophone player is my personal favorite in town, Kevin LeBaron. He's just a tremendous tenor player with his tone. We have some surprises coming too. Myself and our trumpeter is Brett White. He's our arranger, Brett Tomer White. He and I go way back. We were originally in a salsa band in the 80s in Portland, La Mayor Salsa. He's a fine arranger and player as well. So I have an opportunity to work with the pick of the litter of all the people that we used to work with. Back in the day, the original lineup had a few of these guys, and we've had some real name players over the years.
So you're going to be doing some tailgating on that trombone?
I am going to do nothing but tailgate on that trombone. I'm just hoping that I can survive long enough. We're going to boxcar the show. The show's going to start at 9 sharp, and we're not going to let up until it's all done. So
now, some people might not know exactly what tailgating is.
Oh, You know, it's a style of trombone where you kind of break free from the melody, but you're allowed to maybe follow the harmonic drive a little bit. But since the slide doesn't necessarily stop moving, you know, you're allowed to glissando in between the material and maybe paraphrase your own melody on the side. You know, it's like much like a second line drum line where you have a secondary layer that comes in. The trombone is playing another tailgate layer where he's just kind of chasing the song, following it from behind. That's my guess, is that on the back of the wagon there's a guy playing the trombone, and that slide he just keeps pulling it forward as they head down the street.
Well, it sounds like you're going to have some fun.
Oh, it's nothing but fun. It's just designed to swing and have a good time. You know? I'm looking forward to the double bill with Professor Gall, which is an original band that's some very serious New Orleans second line material as well.